Well, good morning, everybody. Jeff Slakey and Spencer Hughes here on the Daybreak Show as it's time now for our Sheriff Sit-Down, presented by our great friends at our community credit union. Mason County Sheriff Casey Salisbury, hello, sir.
Good morning.
So it has been a mix of fog and smoke as people are getting ready to start their drives. Fortunately, though, with school being remote, there's not as many cars on the roadways earlier in the mornings, and that is something we talk about around this time every year. People driving on the North and South Shore roads, people driving into town. It's been a while before, when traditionally kids were out of school and then in school, and this smoke and haze is just not helping anything.
Yeah, we every year we've talked about school zones coming in this time of year and slowing down and things like that, and it's different. Not to have, we still have areas where there's school zones, but not to have the kids in there as much, or to see kids on the standing at the school bus stop as much.
We talked a lot about groups of people coming into the county over the summer, coming to Belfair State Park and the like, and just kind of making the congestion on the roads a lot tougher. Are you continuing to see that, or hearing reports that people are still making their way into the county, or because school has kind of gotten back in session, that's starting to taper off a little?
It's really tough to tell right now. I think that there's a lot of people that actually haven't gone home yet. There's a lot of people that come down and stay at their summer homes and things that I think are working remotely. So it seems like there's, and traffic, I don't know if you've noticed, but there for a while, it was like a ghost town out there for a couple of months. And now, traffic in the afternoon's pretty prevalent in the community all over. I think looking now, the thing is you start watching for this time of year, so kind of check your car, is we start seeing a lot of headlights and taillights out, license plate lights. All those things that once the hours of darkness start getting, it becomes more noticeable. And so there's a lot of small equipment violations for everybody this time of year as you see headlights and taillights and things.
You mentioned people sticking around town maybe a little longer than normal. How would you encourage them to reach out to their neighbors? Just a quick email saying, hey, I'm here. I know normally I'm not here, but you see movement around my house. It's because I'm still here. Don't come over and try to see if there's an intruder.
I think that's a good idea for some of our areas. I mean, like I said, many, many years ago, the Lake Cushman area would just almost be desolate as you went fall to winter. And now there's a lot more full-time residents. I think a number of those people stay pretty connected. There are some of our communities that we have that are connected. There are different groups that have put together Facebook pages and things for their communities, and they let each other know. I think it's good to always have some type of connection to your neighbor, or in some areas, we're pretty rural, but even down the road, somebody seeing that somebody's there or not there is a good thing for us too.
Is there anything you guys are looking at the sheriff's office that is concerning for the fall, and how and where we're at right now with the pandemic?
Well, it's difficult because there are still some people that maybe, I guess you'd say, choose not to, or don't necessarily want to wear a mask when they should. I think most people are doing a really, really good job of it. But I think, just kind of reminding each other about those things for safety things. For our office, I know it seems somewhat impersonal sometimes. We stay back a little bit when we try to deal with people and those kind of things as best you can. And I think that now that people are really starting to get used to most of the way life is right now, though.
Mason County Sheriff Casey Salisbury, as we continue through these Sheriff Sit-Downs presented by our community credit union. Big thanks to you, and your fundraiser is still going on, actually.
Yeah, well,
right? You got your jeans on.
Obviously,
so.
even if I was doing the full beard thing, you wouldn't be able to see it today.
That's
anyway.
true.
But yeah, the jeans and boots is going on every year. We brought this in to raise money for our Special Olympics athletes. This year for us, we actually moved it back a month. It's the start of hunting season, so we've got a lot of people that go hunting, and they like to grow their beards out during that time anyway. We moved it back a month since we weren't able to do the law enforcement torch run this year, which raised a lot of money in the community. You participated every year and bought shirts and things from us every year for Special Olympics. Without having that this year, it really brought down the amount of money that we were able to raise. And I'm sure that the Special Olympics athletes, they this year are not going to be able to get to do all the things that they would like anyway. But it still allowed us to raise a little bit extra money from our office in kind of a fun way. And I still encourage people to, if you want to give to Special Olympics or go through our office and make a donation for our Special Olympics athletes, we sure appreciate it, trying to get that together so that as things start moving forward, the athletes have the funding to be involved in different events.
Yeah, ready to go when it's ready to go.
Right.
Mason County Sheriff Casey Salisbury, good to see you.
Thank you.